Hey guys, it's Regant here, and today I'm gonna show you 5 farms that should exist on every single Minecraft server. Have fun! So, we start with the, of my opinion, most important farm that you should have on your server, an iron farm. This is a very simple design, but it's also very efficient compared to how much you have to build. You see already the iron golem is spawning and is already dying. So I'm gonna explain it to you real quick. We got a little chamber here where 3 villagers are inside and a zombie on the other side in a boat. The villagers are getting scared by the zombie, which forces iron golem to spawn nearby. And because we got a plain area and this hole here, that's the closest blocks to the villagers, the iron golem will always spawn inside here. It can happen that it won't spawn inside there, then you got something like this somewhere around your farm, or a cave or something, then you have to remove it. For example here, but this is too far away, so it doesn't affect the farm. So then the iron golem will spawn up here, and it will get into the lava by the water, and then the iron will drop into this hopper and into this chest here. There is also a simpler design without a hopper and without lava, so you can also build it. If you spawn on the server, you can instantly build it, so you don't need a hopper and a lava at the beginning. I link all of the full guides on my in my video description. So make sure to check them out. This is the second farm I would recommend to you to build in your survival or hardcore world. This is also, of my opinion, one of the most underrated farms existing in Minecraft, because it's a automatic XP farm where you can get your XP by just clicking a lever, and there is no other farm that is generating XP this easy for you. So the farm works very simple. You got a kelp here that's growing, and the observer checking the height of the kelp, and if it's high enough it will activate the pistons and it will force the kelp to get destroyed and land in these hoppers. Then the hoppers will lead into these smokers where the kelp will get smoked, and this smoked kelp, dried kelp, will end up here in this chest. The fuel of this for the smoker you generate by just taking your dried kelp and making dried kelp blocks out of it, and then you can just put it into these chests and it will end up in the smoker, and this is your fuel, so you will have endless fuel. Once you use this, then and you want to get your XP out of it, you just have to use these levers, so the dried kelp will stay in here. And then if you take it out like iron out of the oven, you will get the XP. And the longer you don't take out the dried kelp, the more XP you will get. So it's very useful if you need, for example, a few levels, and you just keep the farm activated, then you can just go here, flick the lever and get out the kelp, and you will get all the XP that it generated in the past hour. So if you leave it long enough alone, you can get, for example, 100 level ups at once. It will take some time, but it will work always, so you don't have to do anything. You rarely have to fill up the dried kelp blocks as fuel, and to spare some fuel, the sunlight detector is here, that the farm will only work during day. So not the whole farm, just the smokers. During night the smokers will be turned off and you don't waste any fuel, because the kelp is not generating that fast as it getting smoked. I got the tick rate a little bit higher here just to show it to you. But you can also build this system here much bigger, so you will get more kelp. For example, you can build like 10 more kelp rows here, and then you will generate much more kelp. So you can scale this very good, and if you build it much bigger, you can get tons out of XP for very little effort. And yeah, that's why I think this is very underrated, this farm, and I would really recommend it to build it in your farm, in your world. Then we got this animal farm. I think most of you already know this farm, but I think it should be in every single beginner farm video, because it's one of the most important farms and a very simple design. So basically you just have this little chamber here, and then you get your animal you want in there. You can get any animal you want, for example rabbits, pigs, sheep, chickens or cows. And if you want to farm them, you can just push this button here, and then you can feed them. Okay, they're already fed now, so I can't feed them right now, but if you feed them... Wait, I can try it here. Here is... Oh, okay, we need the water. Oh no, they're also fed. What the fuck is going on here? Let's try it with the sheep. Okay. There you go, now they will get babies. And then you see... Okay, now a pig died. Don't ask me why the pig died, probably because it's was in this hitbox. But normally, if a baby spawns in here, there are too many cows after some time, and then one cow will die, and the loot of the cow will end up in this chest. So yeah, you just can take out the loot then here, and that's basically the farm. You can turn off the water better if you're not feeding, because otherwise they will make many water sounds after some time. So yeah, that's the very easy nano animal farm. Then on the 4th place, we got this simple sugarcane farm. It's a very simple design, also everyone should know. It's just observers like with the kelp and pistons that will harvest the sugarcane after it reaches the specific height. The sugarcane will end up in this chest here, because the water is bringing it to a hopper, and yeah. Why do I add this sugarcane farm? Some of you would ask. No, because actually it's useless in the beginner game, in the early game, but you're wrong. You can trade sugarcane for emeralds, so it's basically also an emerald farm. If you have a village and a cartography villager there, you can easily trade sugarcane or paper for emeralds, and this is one of the most efficient ways to get emeralds for free. This farm works 24 hours a day, and yeah, you can scale it also very good. You can build it much larger if you don't want to harvest them manually. And yeah, and how you will get the villagers for the emeralds to trade them, I will show you in the last farm. So here's my 5th and last farm I want to show you. And by the way, no, it's not you lagging, it's just lagging on my screen because there are too many villages here right now. And yeah, we got a villager farm, a very simple design. Down there you got a glass chamber. On top of this we got some stone slabs and some beds, trapdoors and some carpet. On top of that we have 2 villagers that will that you have to feed with potatoes, carrots and everything they need to make babies. If they make babies, if they make love now, the baby will end up down there in this glass chamber here. So down there you can see there are already plenty of babies inside. And if you want to get the babies outside there, you just need some rails and a minecart to get them out. How exactly it works, I will show you in the full guide, so make sure to check out the video description for the full guides of the farms. So these were my top 5 beginner farms that you have on every single world you start playing. And if you have other farms you missed in this video right now, just write them in the comments, and probably I will make another video with top 5 beginners farm, where I will add these farms. And yeah, so hopefully see you in the next video, and bye.